going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Stev Plays Games YouTube video. Welcome back to episode 15 of the driver career mode. We're here right before Qatar, and don't know. I believe we read that in the last one. I know I should be worried about all that, but I'm really not. Again, we're saving the R&D. I also realized that I'm getting duped by it saying timeline event, and I've been like, oh, there's a timeline event next week. No, it's just the week. But anyways, we're gonna hit advanced time and we're gonna get into Qatar. And unless there's a sprint, I will catch you guys in quali. Haha, there is a sprint. I'll see you in sprint quali. All right, everybody, welcome in to SQ1. We are here in Qatar. This is one of my few times racing here in Qatar. I'm trying to remember because the track was familiar to me when driving. Like, I feel like I touched it in F124. But either way, we're here in F125 on the driver career mode, going for my first lap, my only lap, I believe, this quali, because yes, as you can see top right, the time was going. I wasn't paying attention to it very much. This bad boy of me. But we crossed the line and we go 10th. So we make it into SQ2. That's beautiful. That's what we want to see. It's lovely. Especially in this Haas that I have done like zero upgrading to. So that's what we like to see. We make it into SQ2. We do our lap here. I feel like there was something maybe I was wanting to say, which is why I left all that in, but it doesn't matter. We're here. You move. We're gonna cross the line, and this time we're gonna go P3. But is that actually where we are going to land? I'm not doing a rewind right there. I'm just returning to the garage. I left that in there just to prove it to you, and we did make it into SQ3. As you can see, I'm starting to get my bearings of this episode. We're starting to get the voice going, the mind going, and we're starting to figure out my words here. But excuse me real quick. I had to burp, but we're going to leave it over to the commentator for the starting grid.
World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Alex Albon, and Tsunoda, Leclerc, Sainz, Sunshine, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Russell, Gasly, Nico Hulkenberg, and Hamilton, Behrman, Stroll, Liam Lawson, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Hadja and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
All right, guys, as you can see, we are P9. You are not going to get the cute little view of everybody. We are going to wait for the 5 red lights. When they show up, we're reforming the grid race. What? Hurry up, guys. My tires are getting cold, but we're waiting for the 5 red lights. And we're off. As I am racing down into turn 1, Carlos was maybe trying to cut me off. I'm trying to cut him off. Charles definitely trying to cut me off, but we're just going to go on the outside of all of them because screw it, why not? If they're going to leave it for me, we're going to do it. We're going to get into P7 and then chill. Get into P7. We're going to be happy with P7 right now in this boat of a Haas. Cannot wait to leave this team. Let me tell you what, we're waiting to get the deal done fully with Aston Martin. Let me tell you what. But anyways, we're focused on this race. We're focused on Qatar. As we're just getting right in here. We only got 5 laps in this sprint, and it's kind of a boring sprint. I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna see too much of it because there wasn't too much to see. There was nothing. So we're gonna see barely any of this lap. We're just getting tucked up right behind Fernando. And Fernando on the medium tire is kind of weird. Charles on the medium tire, a little weird and interesting as well. And you would think me on the soft, I'd be able to catch Fernando, but that just will not be the case. As here shortly, we are going to skip ahead to the end of the sprint race because literally I'm still in P7. Nothing happened. It was just me going around the track, playing a little bit of defense, but honestly, for most of the sprint, Charles was a decent ways behind me that I wasn't playing defense. And so kind of a boring race. Didn't want to put you to sleep there for this. So showing the good bits. That's the piece. But right there across the line, P7, we will take a P7 in the Haas. And what is most likely and will be my only season in this Haas car. Let me tell you what. But anyways. Done with the sprint race. We will take that result. And now we're going to get on to the actual race and actual quali. As we are here in Q1. Going to cross the finish line here. And see what we do. A little P4 action. We'll take that. We will happily take that. Head back to the garage. Wait for Q2. Go back out. Cross this finish line. And we're going to see what we get. I had my glasses off. I see that we made it into P3. Or P3? Q3. Apologies. But anyways, we make it into Q3. And it looks like we're only going to place P8. Return to the garage. We're going to hand it over to the commentators. We're going to let them tell you the starting grid.
Ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, and Antonelli, Leclerc, Albon, Fernando Alonso, and Sunshine, Hulkenberg, Sonoda, Pierre Gasly, and Hadjar. Lawson, Sainz, Gabriel Bortoletto, and Jack Doohan. Stroll and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
My teammate, Ollie Behrman in 20th. Don't know what he's doing. I'm coming in hot, but hey, at least this time we're going to hit a perfect grid spot. But we are waiting for everybody else to get to the grid, as we are going to wait for the 5 red lights. And we're off. I do apologize that was a little bit of a choppy chop on the edit, but we're racing down into turn 1. Fernando Alonso cuts me off, but I'm not going to care. I'm going to give Alexander Albon a little kiss on the gearbox. It's what I like to do into turn 1, and we're just going to undercut both of those B's and just make it happen. I'm going to, the hard tire was very cold. I should have thought that one through. We go ahead, we hit the rewind button, we make it happen this time, thinking before I do just a little bit, but this time, we don't want to completely abuse that rewind button, so we don't hit the rewind button this time. We just make it happen. We get tucked in right behind Oscar Piastri right here, going a little wide, but again, don't want to completely abuse that rewind button, because it wasn't even that bad what had happened anyway. There's no need. But anyways, just playing some hardball defense right now on Albon, who's on the soft tire. I am on the hard tire. Why I'm on the hard tire? Do not ask me. Okay, I had a plan when I did it. I promise you I did. The plan went awry. Let's just go with that, okay? Let's just go with the plan that I had in my head was not the plan that I should have actually gone. It wasn't reality, okay? It was not reality. But anyways, I did need to say that. I know I'm on a hard tire on lap 1, and they're insanely cold. As I go ahead and spin it, we hit the rewind button. We're going to get right back into it. But the tires are cold. The tires are hard, and why I chose them, I do not know. But that's okay. We're just going to make sure we keep Alex Albon right behind me as we are racing back down into T1. And I do apologize. I don't know the turn names of Qatar like the back of my hand. But I'll learn. I'm going to learn. Guarantee you on that one. But I did want to say that. So anyways, right here, as you can see, we're just trying to get focused. Albon is putting me under pressure, and it is affecting me. It is absolutely 100% affecting my mental.
1.8 seconds.
As we're skip ahead to lap 4, and we skip ahead as Charles Leclerc spins it. He spins it. We're going to take a look right here. Race director's taking us to a little replay of what Charles has done. He's just gotten on the power way too soon there, buddy. Way too much power. I absolutely ruined his race. Front wing is going to need a new one. Let me tell you what. But he's not completely out of the race. He didn't DNF, so we'll have to see what happens here from Charles. But Charles Leclerc putting it into the wall is not something, well, I would say it's not something you see every day, but some people might say differently. As Albon goes up the inside, yeah, that was the inside of me. I'll say it's the inside of me for the sake of not needing to replay, but see, this is why we're not going to hit the rewind button every single second, because sometimes you just get right back into it. You're just going to get that overtake right back, and that's exactly what I did. As I go, and not where Charles did it, but I go and have a little Charles moment myself. Let me tell you what. But thankfully for me, I have a rewind button. Go ahead, hit that. We get back into it. But yes, aim of the game, keep Alex behind me, but he is coming. He is coming. I let him pass because he had a lot of speed. Fernando, he got a lot of speed. I'm not really trying to fight him too much. I say that, but Fernando definitely put me off. I didn't like it, and so I said, hey, we're going to go ahead and hit that rewind button. I didn't like it at the time, so I said, we're going to go ahead and hit that rewind button. And this time, I do a lot better, but we got Tsunoda coming up my inside, and I did not like that. I did not like that one little bit. We're going to have to get right back into it. I'm still in P10. It is lap 5. I'm in P10. We are in points. We do like that, but definitely feeling like I could do a lot better. Definitely feeling like I could do a lot better. So we're just going to have to get dialed right back in and freaking get Tsunoda right back, even though I got Gasly coming up my back right now. And I didn't like what just happened right there. We go ahead. We hit the rewind button. And we make it happen this time a lot better. This time I'm liking a lot more of what's happening right here. Again, Gasly's right behind me. He's really pushing me. He's really putting me under pressure though, and it's making me think. It's putting me off my braking points. Put me off my when to get on the accelerator, if you will, on the gas. And it's just making me think, and I'm not liking it. Let me tell you what, I'm not liking it. What I am wanting is to hunt Tsunoda down and get my places back as I go a little wide there. But again, we don't need to hit the rewind button every time. We don't need to hit it every little time. So that's okay. But we're coming lap 6. Just chasing Tsunoda. Just chasing Tsunoda. Honestly, doing the best I can to keep Gasly behind me right now. And we're doing an okay job. Fernando and Yuki are fighting up there, and I'm hoping. In my mind, I'm thinking maybe this is going to put the both of them off. Maybe I can do something with this. Just stay focused on my own race. Stay focused on keeping Gasly behind me. And honestly, don't even worry about Gasly. Gasly's going to do what Gasly wants to do. I'm going to do what I need to do. And that's going to be the difference. We're going to stay focused. We're going to let Yuki and Fernando fight. And we are going to catch Yuki. We're going to catch Fernando. And we are going to get these positions back. That's why I put the hard tire on. That's the whole point. That's what I'm telling myself in this cockpit as I have a little spin. But again, we're not worried. I know that gave Gasly a little confidence behind me, but I'm not worried. We're not going to hit the rewind button every time. And I'm hounding that. I'm pushing that because I know I've recorded a couple of episodes of season 2 or of this next season. And so I know I hit the rewind button more than I would have liked. But I've been playing a lot more of this game recently. I'd like to say that I won't, but man, when you're in the moment and you're like in P10 and you do a silly, it's really, really hard not to. It is really, really hard not to. I will be honest. But we got a couple people. I say a couple. It looked like it was only one person that was ahead of me going into the pits. It looks like it is only one person that is in the pit lane. Very interesting from that person, let me tell you what. But Charles, you can see right there on the track, he's just in his own little world, man. He is in his own little world. But, I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I can say this, and maybe this will give you guys some confidence to give me certain criticisms that you might have, but I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I don't know why I've kept this much of this in. I feel like this could have been something that was cut out. But I'm going to leave it in because I've committed to recording the audio. And so it is what it is. And it's only 27 minutes. So it's if this was like an hour-long thing, I would go back and I would cut it out. But listen, we're here. And I don't want to do more work right now. So I'm not gonna. And that is bad boy of me, but I don't care. As Mark's telling me to come in for my pit, and I'm telling him, big middle finger, F you, buddy. I'm staying out. I put the hard tire on for a mother effing reason, and we are going. I say we're going. I'm only in 6th position, so it's not like I'm doing anything with it right now. But you never know. We are on lap 8, so I do need to be hitting the friggin' pits here very, very shortly, because it's not going to make sense to put any other tire on, honestly, which leads me to also believe and feel like, what would your guys' thoughts be on making the laps longer? Obviously, I can do it. My only what's the word I'm looking for here? The only thing that holds me back from doing it is obviously more laps means more time recording. More time recording means more time it will take for me to edit, and potentially longer episodes. So, I mean, that's the give and take. I'll have to figure it out, but I would honestly like to get some longer lap races going, because especially like this is a great example of it right now. I'm doing a hard tire. We are coming in on lap 8 to change out of these hard tires, but I'm like, the hard tire doesn't make sense with the laps that I'm doing. But if I'm also being honest, it is kind of realistic. I mean, the soft tire is going, what, how many laps in real life right now? 37? So, I mean, right now in real life, the tire wear is, I would say, very good for the drivers, not good for the viewers, because we'd like to see some variety. We'd like to see some things happen. Did I hit the rewind button right there? Absolutely I did, because I did not get off my pit limiter very, very quick right there, as Jack Doohan had a little mechanical problem. I believe we might. Listen, it was nothing to write home about. All the man did, he had a little technical problem. He was just going down the straight, lost all ability to continue going down the straight. Lost engine power. I did look back in the replay, but for some reason, I didn't add it. But that's okay. As I go ahead, right here, been it almost, but that, again, this is why we have it. We have it for when we need it, but working to not need it. That is the aim of the game, and that is the goal. As we're in P11 on lap 9, we only got a few more laps. These tires are very cold, and I'm really trying to push them already coming out of the pit lane. You would think I would know better, but I don't. I will eventually know better. I will eventually know better. But anyways, we're coming right here. And I'm sandwiched in between two people, and it's gonna get a little boring. I'm trying. I'm catching Fernando is the thing. As you can see right here, I'm catching Fernando. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Catching Fernando and losing Liam. Or sorry, Carlos. That's my fault. Losing Carlos. But just right now, doing the best I can. I think we're going to get a little move done here on Fernando. We're trying to set it up. Fernando does not bite on it, but we absolutely gained a crap ton of time right there on Fernando Alonso. So we're going to sit here. We're going to watch this pass happen, because it is going to happen. If I have anything to say about it right now, we're just setting it up. We're focused on myself, and we're focused on what I can do. And is Fernando going to be my future teammate? Is he not going to be my teammate? As I say, I'm focused on myself, but I go and completely bin it. So we hit the rewind button. We get right back into it, like in this spot, to resume it at. But anyways, is Fernando going to be my teammate? Is Stroll going to be my teammate? Who is going to be is Fernando going to retire? Who knows what's going to happen? Okay, we're just going to have to wait and see. But Fernando's kind of losing me, but if I have anything to say about it, I'm going to complete Mark's goal. Okay, if I have anything to say about it, I am going to complete Mark's goal. We're just dialed in right here. We're focused on myself, focused on my breaking points, not Fernando's breaking points, focused on pushing the car just a little bit. That's all I want. That's all I need. Didn't happen there, but guess what? Now I got ERS, and I have DRS, and I had a purple lap. That last sector, it was beautiful, and this time Fernando bites on the move. I get the move done. Fernando's trying to fight back, but I'm going to say no. I want points, and it is on to Gasly. He is my next target. He's the next man up, and now I'm just hunting that man down. I mean, that's the aim of the game. We got points, but now it's all about getting more points. And so I'm going to do the best that I can to get and catch Gasly. As I don't know when here soon. I am going to skip ahead to the end of this race, because I know eventually nothing happens for a little bit. But I know right here, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm catching on Gasly. I'm being smart with my ERS. I'm using it sparingly, making sure I have enough for the straight into turn 1, and making sure I'm keeping in 1 second distance so I can get the DRS. But again, we're gaining. We're very much gaining. I'm liking that last sector. It's lovely to me. I'm lovely to it. And it is lovely jubbly, as we are going to set up a move on Gasly. Gasly's going to try and play defense. I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna get that move done a little too easy. And we are now in to P9. And there it is. There is the skip ahead, because got into P9 and nothing eventful happened from there. Granted, did eventful things happen in the middle of the race? For me, not really, no. But I got a good little talking. You know, I got to talk to you guys, and so that's what we like, you know. But we are coming to the end of this race. P9, we are going to be happy with. The second to last race of the season. Next, we have Abu Dhabi. And then we will be ending off this season and ending off our time here in Haas. Wasn't the best time, but granted, that was kind of the aim of the game. Finally got a warning for exceeding track limits. But the aim of the game was always going to be either win the Drivers' Championship with Haas, you know, upgrade the car enough to do so, or leave and move to a different team. And I've chosen to leave and move to a different team in the next season. And so I'm excited to get started with my new team. I'm excited to get in their car, let me tell you. And then I'm also excited to get some research done. And so all I got to say is tune in for that. Find out. Well, I say find out. It's Aston Martin. We all know what team I'm going to. It's Aston Martin. But Max Verstappen, he's already won the championship. Now he's just rubbing salt in people's wounds at this point, showing people that he is absolutely the best driver on the grid. Good for him. Not good for us, but that's okay. P9, we'll take a little bit of points. We're not too, you know, right now we're just mainly focused on the next season. We're focused on getting this season done, focused on the next season, and really just going from there. But with that, I will say thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. That has been episode 15 of the Driver Career Mode. Let me know if you guys have any comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for the journey. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.